Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Tonight I wanted to touch on one of the dangers that young people are facing, which is the scourge or the epidemic of synthetic cannabis. And there are basically different things that you should be aware about as parents, as a community, as you know, medical professionals as well. So synthetic cannabis, essentially what it is chemicals that are sprayed usually on leaves, or most commonly now something called paper, warak in Arabic. And these chemicals, when they're smoked, act on the cannabinoid receptors, so they mimic the effect of cannabis and then cause people to become high and intoxicated. Now, the danger of synthetic cannabis, I'm going to refer it to as paper, which is most commonly used now, is that the effect is much more unpredictable than regular marijuana or cannabis. And some research has shown that's maybe 100 times more potent than regular cannabis. This means that the effect is unpredictable. Usually people who smoke cannabis, they may develop a psychotic episode where they lose sense of reality. They may start hearing voices. They may start, seeing weird things and become paranoid. Now, the risk is significantly higher with paper or synthetic cannabis. The other challenge is it doesn't show up in regular urine tests. So there's specific tests that need to be done. And now, subhanAllah, there is a big issue with young people being targeted to use this substance, synthetic cannabis. So I recently came across a 16-year-old lad doing very well, very, professional parents, one mother doctor, father engineer, and just in Ramadan he found like a stack of papers randomly outside his apartment building. And when I asked him like how he knew what it was, he said now on TikTok and social media, people are putting up videos of using synthetic cannabis or paper. So he got curious and he started using it, and became very unwell very quickly. There was one incident where he managed to punch the glass because he was irritated, and he severed a lot of tendons, a lot of bleeding, and required surgery and hospitalization. So this was a big shock to his family, his parents, who had no idea. They did notice some change in his behavior. And when I spoke to him, he said, look, I didn't have any intention to use, but I just found this paper and it was an opportunistic thing. So I think we need to be very careful we need to raise our understanding and awareness of this challenge that we are facing as addiction specialists. And my recommendation, advice to parents is to make sure you're vigilant about who your kids are hanging out with, and also to be fully aware of the trends in substance use. There is treatment. The good thing is when you stop it, any mental disturbance resolves. But the key is to intervene early and educate young people and adults who are using this about the dangers, and promote resilience and reduce risk factors. So hopefully that was beneficial. Until next time, this is your brother Dr. Awis. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.